14, and I'm here to talk to you about Reilly's Rules, A Healthy Mind, A Healthy Body. I developed Reilly's Rules because as a young girl, I had terrible eating habits. Even though I was a dancer and I was exercising every day, I still would stand in the back of the class and look at myself in the mirror and compare myself to all the tiny ballerinas that were oh so cute and petite. I was a good dancer, but I didn't feel good about myself. I hated what I saw in the mirror. So, when I was 8 years old, I was dancing and I was exercising still, but I didn't give myself that permission to let myself dance 110% of what I could. I never allowed myself to truly exercise. So my mom took me to the doctor and I had to get a bunch of tests done on my blood and on my heart. Turns out I was developing asthma, I had high cholesterol, and I was on my road to having heart problems by the time I was 19 years old. That's a pretty scary statistic if you think about it, especially because I was only 8 years old. So, as a family, me, my sister, my dad, and my mom all got together that night and we sat down at dinner and we talked about it. And we decided we were all going to change the way that we were living because it was very unhealthy. And with that, me and my mom alone lost over 100 pounds. And as I was starting to lose this weight and choose the healthy choices, I really started to like fresh fruits and vegetables, grilled chicken, grilled fish. I loved sushi. I was trying new things. I was getting more excited about food. And also I had more energy and more stamina to dance. My leaps got higher. I started getting noticed. And I truly loved myself at that point because I was really letting my personality come through, not only on the dance floor, but also in everyday life. And now I'm a performer and I love to be in the center of the stage. And this video is all about letting you learn my 4 Reilly's rules. And if you live by them every day, I'm sure that you can find your way to a healthy lifestyle. My first rule is think small, not big. That's all about portion control. And the second one is grilled, not fried. The third, fit and fun. And the fourth is the most important, love the skin you're in. My first rule is think small, not big. One of the key components to leading an unhealthy lifestyle is overeating. Overeating leads to many problems. The most important problem of these would be obesity. One way to avoid overeating is to learn how to count calories. Children and teenagers need enough calories to grow and develop into healthy adults, but not so many that they are unable to convert all of those nutrients provided by their food into energy. On average, children between the ages 1 and 6 need approximately 1,500 calories a day. Children between the ages of 7 to 14 require about 1,800 to 2,200 calories a day. Young adults from ages 15 to 18 need 2,000 to 2,700 calories per day to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Obviously, these numbers will fluctuate based on several factors, including activity level, gender, and of course, your nutrient goals. One way to avoid overeating is to just eat slow. Oftentimes, we inhale our meals, and afterwards, we are left feeling stuffed. A great way to avoid this is to chew slowly and only eat until you feel satisfied. It's important not to starve yourself throughout the day. It's better to eat 6 smaller meals, actually, than just 3 huge ones. My plate is an example of how to make sure you're eating right and getting the right amount of food and getting all the nutrients you need. My plate encourages people to 1, balance their calories and find out how many calories you need for a day is the first step in managing your weight. Being physically active can also help balance your calories. 2, enjoy your food, but eat less. Take time to fully enjoy your food as you eat it. Eating too fast or when your attention is elsewhere may lead to eating too many calories. Avoid oversized proportions. Use a smaller plate, bowl, and glass. Proportion out your foods before you eat. And if you're eating out, choose a smaller size option. Share a dish or take the rest of your meal home. Here's an ideal plate. Rule 2 is grill, not fry. This rule is all about making healthy choices when you're deciding on what foods you're going to put into your body. Our bodies are like cars. In order to drive a car, you have to put gas in it. Well, our bodies are no different. The food that we put in our bodies serve as our fuel for our bodies and our brains. Although your taste buds may love fried foods, you have to be very careful not to eat them too often. When food is fried, tons of calories and fat grams are actually added into the meals, and it's very easy to overeat those tasty fried treats. It is no surprise to hear that fried foods, such as French fries, mozzarella cheese sticks, are unhealthy. But what you might be surprised to know is that even healthy vegetables, such as mushrooms, zucchinis, as well as healthy proteins, such as chicken, are robbed of all their nutritional value when they are fried. For example, a large baked potato contains 220 calories and less than 1 gram of fat. But if you take that same potato and turn it into French fries, you end up with nearly 700 calories and a whopping 34 grams of fat. In addition to deep fried foods, also tend to trigger chronic health conditions. I'll take the baked potato any day. If you have the choice between a grilled dish, such as grilled chicken, and a fried dish, such as crispy fried chicken, the grilled dish is always the healthier choice. Here is my plate, and it's a very healthy plate because right here I have grilled chicken, the right amount of proportion for my nutrition goals, my fresh fruit, and my fresh vegetables, all my favorite things. The third rule is fit and fun. I found that one of the most common misconceptions about being healthy is that you have to spend hours and hours in the gym running on a treadmill or lifting weights. However, this is so far from the truth. I've found that the best way to become fit is to find a way to turn your hobby into a healthy hobby. For example, if you love to read books, then you can incorporate that into physical activity, into reading by acting out the story as you go along. If you have a great imagination and you love to create things, then you can build an obstacle course in the basement of your garage on a rainy day. You can turn a boring Saturday night into a fit and fun night by playing a game of flashlight tag with a group of your best friends. Some of these other ideas include going to the park, hula hooping, walking your dog, joining a swim team, going on a hike, maybe even riding your bike, playing kickball, baseball, basketball, maybe a game of tag, riding your skateboard, or rollerblading. The possibilities are endless. There's always a way to turn your favorite activity into a fitness routine. Although you may not realize it, the health benefits from being active are remarkable. The less time you spend on the couch, the healthier you'll be. The fourth rule is love the skin you're in. This is my most important rule because this rule has nothing to do with calories, fat grams, proportions, or exercise. This rule is all about you and learning how to love yourself for who you are. This rule is the most important rule because in order to make healthy choices which lead to a healthy body, you must first have a healthy mind. As an overweight child, I struggled with health issues, but more importantly, I struggled with self-esteem issues. When I was that young girl in the back of the classroom looking in that mirror, the one thing that really kept me going is that I found something I truly loved about myself. And back then it was my eyes. No matter how bad of a day I was having, I always knew that I loved my green eyes. So I encourage you to go look in that mirror, go dig deep inside yourself, and find that one thing that you truly love, and cherish that, and hold it so tight, and never let it go. Actually, one time when I was at a school program, I was giving my class, I was teaching all about all my rules, and I was teaching about Love the Skin You're In, and I love to just go in there and get really interactive with the kids that I teach. And I had kindergartners in there, and I told them all to close their eyes and think of one thing that they truly love about themselves. And when they had that, give themselves a big bear hug. And there was one boy in the back of the class, and his name was Peter. And everyone is getting so excited. They're hugging themselves and smiling. And you just see this poor boy in the back who is a little bit chubby. He's kind of where I was when I was his age. And he was so defeated, and he never gave himself that hug. So I encourage you to allow yourself to embrace yourself, and really, really just love the skin